Hello people, students, how are you? Students, when you take a trade, you get a stop loss again and again. So, those who are new in the market, those who have not seen our last class, if you see, in the last class we gained 5% from a simple strategy. So, today we will take it next. We are starting from where we left it. Those who are getting a stop loss again and again, then watch this video. It is a very simple method for them. And I will also tell you the time frame to use here. There is only one time frame in this. Okay, first of all, if I go here, where is its file? Yes, here is its file. This is a bullish setup and this is a bearish setup. I told you this in the last class. Now we will not focus on this. We will focus on bank testing. Okay, we will focus on bank testing. So let's start it from here. Those who do not understand this thing, I recommend you to watch the last video. In that I have told you everything that which method we are trading. So let's start it from here. Okay, let's start it from here. Let's close all the software. So, we have not got any confirmation candle yet. So, let's start it now. If we see here, we have gained 5% from it. So, we will start it from here. We will go one by one. H4 candle is not closed yet. If we see here, H4 candle is closed. We will simply mark this low and we will simply mark this high. Now, if you see here, which will be our first TP? First TP will be this will be SL. Here SL is getting bigger and TP is getting smaller. Okay, here our first TP and second TP will be this. So we have to manage the risk properly and we have to take all the things. So we have to take all the things. Here our first rate and second TP. First and second both are okay. Now let's wait for the next setup. Next setup is not made yet. If you see here, this bullish setup is made. Where was this bullish setup made? On H4 time frame. Here, this was the main candle and confirmation candle and entry candle. Now let's go to next. Let's see what the market is doing here. Market is bearish. We haven't found any setup yet. So here also we didn't find any setup. Here also we didn't find any setup. Didn't find setup, no problem. We have to wait for the setup. Here setup is made, it has low sweep and we will target its high and our first TP is already near first TP. Here SL is big, but how to manage SL? Let's see how to manage SL. Here market is coming against me. First TP is done already. If you see here, first TP is mid candle. Market is targeting first TP. So what I do manually? Here I go to trade. I will close my 50% here because market is 50-50 chance from my first TP. So let's see what market did. If we replay here, let's see what market is doing here. New York. Let's see the session here. New York session is going to open here. What did market do in New York? Because there will be news in New York. Let's increase its speed a little. Let's see here. Okay, what did market do here? First TP is done. Then it came towards SL. Okay, so it is done here. Our loss is covered here. So let's wait for the next setup. No setup is made here. There is no setup here. If you see here, a bullish setup is made. From here, its range is up to here and which is our first TP. First TP is this candle's high. It is simple. We target first TP from here, but SL is high. How to manage SL? I am telling you here, if 50% of the market comes against us, then we will close 50% of our market. First TP is done here. Okay, our first TP of the market is done. If you see here, we were targeting this major, but if you see inside it, a story has been made, but it is not clear. There is no clear example. Let's leave it here. See, the market is not exactly bullish. Okay, our first TP was here, but the market went here. Now let's give some trades. First TP and second TP. Two rules. I had made one rule here that I was getting out of the market by taking only first TP. Now what will you do next? We will take first TP and second TP, but we will manage our risk properly. If I want to take first TP or second TP, how to manage it properly? Okay, let's go here. There is no trade. There is no trade here. See, the market is in the same zone. See what the market did here. This low and here we have to target this high. What will be our first TP? We will keep this SL here and our second TP will be here and our SL will be the same. If the market tries to be against me, then I will close both the trades 50-50. Okay, I will close mine manually. The market is still in my favor.
The market is still ranging in my favor. It is ranging. The market is still bullish. Our first TP is done and our second TP is here. If the market comes here, then our trade is done. We are going with proper risk. Here we will close it properly. If the market tries to be against us, so here the trend of the market is bullish. See the market. Here there is no setup. There is no setup here. If you see here, then there is another bullish setup, which is not bullish. It has swiped its liquidity from above and below. It has swiped its liquidity from both the sides. It has swiped its liquidity from both the sides. Okay, if you see here, then our setup is ready. There is a low sweep below. And what we have to do, we have to target this high. And our first TP will be this. Here we will manage it properly. There will be double trade here. And if the market comes against us, then we will close our 50-50. We will close it. And here we will close the gray one. Let's see the session. Session, New York. Maybe Newzo here. See, the first TP is done. After the first TP is done, the market is still bullish. The market is still bullish. And see here, the market wants to come against us. What is the market here? If it is against us, then we will close our trade. The trade that is going on here, we will close it by 50%. And till now, our second trade, we have done 50% here. Close means we are managing our risk properly. Here we have SLO, but the market is that the trade is almost closed here. So we will close our full trade here and we will wait for the next setup. From here to here, its major event is going on. So let's see what the market does next. Okay, if you see next, the market has made a bullish setup. From here to here, the bullish setup is made. Our first TP will be this high. SLO will be here. First TP will be here. Let's buy. From here again buy. From here again buy. And this setup I will tell you. This is the buy. The main candle has low sweep and we are bullish. Okay, so let's go here. Let's see what the next candle does. This is our next candle. First TP and second TP. No one has hit. There is no problem. Now we will wait for the next setup. There is no problem here. We have to wait for the next setup. The bullish setup is made. From here to here. And let's close the upper one. And let's close it properly. Let's take the buy trade here. We will keep the first TP. The main candle has low sweep. And we will keep the second TP here. I will tell you how to manage it. Again and again, we have to close it by 50%. If you run it in slow motion, if you feel that the market is coming, New York session, you will go here in the trade. After going in the trade, you will close it by 50%. There is no problem. We will close it by 50%. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to worry at all. There is no problem here either. You just have to work on the SL. We just have to work on the SL. How to reduce the SL? 50% is closed. There is no problem. Next, we wait for a setup. Something is made. There is no setup here. Let's wait for another setup. The bullish setup is made. The bullish setup is made. Don't lose your confidence here. First TP. The market is close to the first TP. Let's take it again. 50% first TP done. The market is coming against us. There is no problem here. We will close it by 50%. Keep 50% running. What is the session? The session is going to London now. There is no problem here. Let's let it go. What did the market do? It did a liquidity hunt. And the market again, let's see what the market did here. The market made a bearish setup here. The market could not break the major. But see here, the main broke it. And this is it. Our trade is closed here. The market is. Here, this was bullish. I am getting sell here. I will sell it with first TP. There is a risk here. We are taking double trade here because the market is inside it. The market is inside it. The market is playing inside it. The buyer and seller are trapped here. The 5% gain is in minus here. There is no issue. Our next setup will come. You don't have to worry about it. See what the market did. It did a stock hunt and the market became bearish again. There is no problem. Let's see what the next setup is. Let's wait for a setup. Let's trade it. We got a setup here. This is low and this is high. Let's put SL here. And this one, we will put first TP. And this is SL. Okay, let's see what the market is. First TP done. What is the session? Session is not running. First TP is done. Okay, after first TP is done, what happened in the market? It reversed. It reversed again. There is no problem. If we get around this zone, we will close our 50% because we have increased the speed. Let's down the speed a little so that we know. There is no problem. I have increased the speed. Okay, First TP is done. Let's see what happened in the market. There is no setup. Wait a minute. If you see here, there is no setup. We have to wait for the setup. There is no setup. There is no setup in the market. Let's wait here. There is no setup. No, there is no setup. Keep maximum of 3 to 4 pairs. You will get to know. You will get this setup on some pair daily. There is no setup. No. Who will we trade, bro? Here, how long did we get the setup? We got this setup after 1 to 2 days. Let's delete this. Let's delete this too. The same rule. First and second. First and second. Okay, let's see what happens in the market. First is done. After taking first, the market is reversing again. If it comes here, it is set. It will do the break even automatically. We have to close our trade. It will do the break even automatically. There is no problem. There is no setup. Here, there is no setup. And the market is bullish. It is bullish. There is no setup. No setup. No setup. This is a setup. We have got a setup. Bearish setup. Just keep it. As you can see, we are running with the same rule. We are not changing it. There is no issue. Let's run it. But you have to work on it for the second time. Either you have to give a break or you have to do proper risk management on your trade so that you can get proper return. Okay, market has swiped high here. If you see this candle bar, this candle has swiped low from here to here. If you see here, what TP should we give it? It's a small TP. We have put such a big risk.
We will place our SL here and our second TP will be here and our SL will be the same. If the market tries to move against me, I will close both the trades 50-50. Okay, I will close mine manually. Here the market is still in my favor. So far the market is ranging in my favor. During the ranging period, the market is still bullish. Our first TP is done and we will close the second TP here. If the market comes, then our breakable is there. We are going with it properly. We will close it properly here. If the market moves against us, then the market trend is bullish. Look here, there is no setup in the market here. No setup has been formed here. If you look here, I see a bullish setup which is not ranging but not bullish. It has swiped its liquidity from both the top and bottom. It has swiped liquidity from both sides. Okay, if you look here, our setup is ready. The low is swiped below. What we have to do is target this high. Our first TP will be this, proper here. We will manage the risk. There will be a double trade in this also, and if the market comes against us, then we will close our 50-50, and here it is break even. We will close it at break even. Let's also see the session. The session will be new. There may be news here. See, after the first TP is done and done, the market is still bullish. Till now, the market is bullish, and see here, the market is trying to come against us. What is the market here? That it is against us. So we will close our trade here, 50% of this trade, which is running here. And till now, we have closed 50% of our second trade in running here. That is proper. We are managing our risk here. Our SL is done here, but what is the market? That here this trade is almost closed. So we will close our full trade here as well and wait for the next setup to form. Its major range is running from here to here. So next, let's see what the market does. Okay, next if you see, the market has formed a bullish setup here. From here till here, a bullish setup is formed. Our first TP will be the high, SL will be here. First TP will be here. Let's buy. Yes, buy from here again, buy from here again. And this setup, let me tell you, this is a buy. The low swipe of the main candle and we are bullish. Okay, so let's go here. What does the next candle say? The next candle is our first TP and second TP. None of them got hit. There is no issue. Now we will wait for the next setup. There is no issue here. Let's wait for the next setup. Some setup is formed here. No setup has formed yet. Let us wait for some more setup. Look here, again a bullish setup has formed. The same bullish setup has formed. We should not lose our confidence here out of fear. The first TP is the upper one. The market is almost around the first TP here, so we take the risk here. Look here again, 50% first TP done, and the market is coming against us. So there is no issue. What we will do here, we will close our business at 50%, let 50% remain running. Which session is it? The London session is currently underway. There is no issue. Let it continue here. What did the market do? It hunted its liquidity and the market again looked here. What did the market do? The market created a bearish setup here. The market could not break the major one, but look here. It broke this main and this is it. And here is our trade because the market is just closing. Here it was bullish. From the first I am getting a sell signal here. So I will sell it here with the first DP because there is a little risk here.
We are not taking a double trade on this because it is within this. The market is within this. Till now you have seen that the market is within this, the market is playing only this one. That is, it tracked both buyers and sellers here. And look here, the 5% gain we made has gone into the negative. There is no issue. Our next setup will come soon, so you should not panic at all about it. Look what the market did. Just by hunting the stop, the market went back. There is no issue. No, it is not here. Let's let it go. Next we wait for some setup. Some setup is formed, then we trade it. Some set here, we got a setup here. This is our low here and this here.
It is high, and we will place SL here, yes, this one and this, and we will place second DP, yes, first TP, sorry, this and this, like this. Okay, so let's run it here. Let's see which market. First TP done. Which session is it? Asia session is not running right now. First TP is done. Okay, after first DP was done, what happened? The market went against us, first DP, so 80% of it is done here, right? We're trying to make a strategy here by combining first DP and second DP. That is, we're trying to test both, which one is giving us better results. But till now, what we're getting is that first TP is giving better results. No problem. Let's let it run. Wait for the next setup to form. No setup is formed. No setup is formed here. No setup is formed here. Let's see something. Yes, here, if you see, this is high and this is low, and the market is almost close to the first DP. Here, first DP, and here, if you see, the second DP is here. Here, first DP and second DP. Same with DP. We are not changing our lot size, not anything else. We are just testing it because testing will build your confidence. First DP is done. The market is done. Then what if it reverses? Then it reverses again. Then there is no problem. If we find it around this zone, then we will close 50% of our trade because we have increased its speed a little. Let's reduce the speed a little so that we know that the market is not there. 30 minutes is not a problem. Now we will manage its speed again. Okay, first pick is done here also. Next, let's see what the market does. Once in a minute, no setup is formed here. Okay, if you look here, no setup is formed yet. We will have to wait for the setup to form. No setup is formed here. No setup has formed yet. No setup is forming in the market yet. Let's wait. No setup is forming here. No setup is forming yet. Now keep a maximum of 3 to 4 pairs. In that, you will come to know that you will get this daily on some pair or the other. We will keep getting setups. No setup has been formed yet, so which one will we trade with? Brothers, after how long have we received the setup? That is, after a day or two, we receive this setup. We delete it. We delete this one too. Same rule, first and second. First and second. Okay, let's see what happens. What does the market do? First is done here. After taking the first, the market is reversing again. If it reaches here, then we are at break even. So we will place our trade here. See, if it is break even, then break even here. Once we set the break even manually, we can automatically set the break even. From here, just break even. Yes, the break even has been set. It will now automatically tell us that we have to close our first trade. That is, then it will automatically break even our trade. Okay, there's no problem here. See here, no setup has been formed, and the market is bullish, bullish. No setup has been formed yet. No setup is formed here, but there is no setup here. No setup, no setup, no setup, no setup. This is a setup. We have got a setup of rain. We have got a setup of rain, so we will sell. It's simple. We will keep its first TP here because it is coming short here. So here, with the same rule with 2 trays, first DP and second DP. We are not changing it, dot side. There is no issue. Let it run here. Which session of the market was it? It was Asian session. There is no issue. Let us see next. The market broke it. No setup was formed here. No setup was formed now. No setup was formed. No setup was formed here. Let us see if a setup is formed here. If we look here, then a setup is formed. Okay, a bullish setup is formed here. And if we look at the first DP is here, the second DP is here, and here the second DP and SL. Okay, there is no issue. Let it run. This market went in our favor because in this you will have to wait for the first and second. First, so 100% you are done. 100% your first is done,
but you have to work on the second. Either break even or do proper risk management on your trade so that you get the proper result. Okay, the market has done its swap here. If you look at this candle, the market's take is from here to here. Here, what should we take as the first TP? It's a small TP. Should we take such a big risk for just $3? No, never. I would never do this. We will target the maximum, or if it goes against us by 50%, we will close it. Okay, look, the first TP is done, so should we have stopped there for $4? No. Why did our trade close? The second one is already there, but why did it close early? Why is the trade closing early? Why is the trade closing early? Brother, why is the trade closing? The trade is closing because of the 6 spread. Let's replay the bars here and see. This trade is a buy. It's a buy. Let's do it. No problem. Let's let it run. We will not batch on it. Next, let's see if we get any setup here. Any setup, no setup, no setup.
This setup is for new people. Look, it was the New York session, so it was new, and you won't find any setup here right now because it's the market's market. It will take some time for this setup to form. If you look closely, there's no setup here. No setup has formed here either. If you look closely, there's a setup here. This is where he swapped his IV. There was an SL here. Which session was Asian fashion and whose was this one? What was the first DP? So we won't write it down. But this trade here wasn't ours because that SL has hit the market. We won't take this trade. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, this setup has formed for us here. It's simple. We'll play it from here to here with the first DP and the second DP. So here's the first DP. And I don't think I'm doing proper backtesting. Those who watched our previous classes, hardly anyone has done backtesting. I know what people say. People come and say, brother, I watched the video, and they start making profits by hitting it. So first I am doing the backtesting in front of you people because I have done a lot of backtesting of this before, so I see very good results of this. Here, the market is going against me, so the trade here is manual 50% close, proper risk management 50% close. There's no issue. Let it run with the next SL. See here, it first turned the first EP, then the market will be bullish. There's no issue, because the first DPI, the market has to go up only after taking the low of its candle. So there's no issue. Let it run here. Again, the market came. Again, what happened? What happened? This is yes, and here this is the first B, and here this, see here, the SL is increasing from here to here, but we will have to manage our proper risk. See here, we will have to manage our risk properly, or you should reduce your lot size. Reduce your lot size here, okay? Let it run here. Let it run, let it run. What is the market doing? Okay. What did it do here? It was break even. We had placed auto open at break even, so the break even was already here, and here he had closed it. So here the break even was hit. So what should we do now? We took it at break even because we had placed it. So if we come from here, then the market has gone down after break even because this is the loss of break even. Risk has to be taken. Break even was placed. See, the break even has risen in front of you. The market has become bullish. We had placed as many pips. Now let's go to the next no setup was formed. No setup was formed here. If you see, no setup was formed. Which is the mobile session? The New York session is forming big candles. Here we will have to wait for the next setup. Brother, the life in this work is useless. No setup was formed here. If we see, here it's low to high, nothing has been swiped. So our strategy is the swipe strategy. Here its low is swapped, and what should we take for its first EP? We are already first EP done. So what do we have to do here? Still we are checking the setup. So let's take a trade of it here. Okay, so here it is still rainy momentum. Which session is it? New York volume news. Okay, there's no issue. Let's go here. Next setup is not formed. Become the next setup, brother. If you insist on the market, then the market will make you cry, will make you suffer. If you keep following the simple rule, your simple rule, then there is no issue. You can work on the SL as well. We can work on the SLs which are being done. We can change the strategy. See here, the market is against us. It is coming against us. Which session is it? New York session. So right now, what is our problem? Instead of taking the proper SL here, close it at 50%. Close the proper trade. Once the candle goes inside it again, then we will click. There's no issue. Let's go here again. Let's wait for the setup to be formed behind. No setup has formed. No setup has formed. I am thinking. No setup has formed yet. Yes, now the setup has formed. The first DP is this. The second DP is this. There is no problem on this. The SLs are increasing. There are many rules on SLs. By following them, you can manage the SLs properly. Because this is H4 to H4. I have not kept a small time frame in it. That is why the SLs are increasing in it. And see, the market has done the first DP, and then there is a rain. There is no problem, both the first DP and second DP are done. So let it run, let it run. Let us see here the setup has formed. Here the setup has formed, the first DP and second DP of the rain is sold here, brother, and then the second DP from here to here. Okay, from here let us start it again. Let us see what the market does. Let us look at the market session. The session is still going on. The night is going on. See, when the trade breaks even, it automatically closes the trade. The break even is at the number of pips we have placed, it is break even. It hits break even at that pip only, right? Either you can eliminate the break even yourself and manage it properly there, or here. But look at the break even that we had placed here. If you look at it, the break even has been hit, and the break even here, break even done, target done. So I don't recommend the break even a bit. If you are sitting in the live market, if you look here, there's the first EP and this is the low swap, and we have to target this high. The market is doing a low swap, so let's keep the same SL from here to here and play a trade from here to here, okay? Let's see next. Here the next setup is formed. Here, brother, what is the hurry? Take us along from here. Because look here, the market is very close to the first DP. Very close to the first DP. So we are not doing the first DP. Here we are already making the second DP. So the second DP, a market, first DP will break even, it will automatically hit here. Break even has been hit here, automatically. If we leave the break even, then a break even has saved us here. And the break even, which is a long trade, it's not even letting us enter it. No problem. Here again our setup is formed. Here we have both the first DP and the second DP. Both the first DP and the second DP trades. Let's buy the simple first DP and the second DP, along with the first DP, because the break-even point is hit repeatedly. Look here, both the SLs are placed. There is no issue. I don't know whether the break-even point was hit or not. Look here, the market hunted the SL again, became bullish again, and the first DP was done. Look here, the market reversed again near the second DP. There is no issue. We will wait for the setup to form. Here again the setup is formed. This is the first DP and this is the second DP. We trade again. Why is there no gain here? The gain is not happening because we are double trading both the first DP and second DP. In the previous classes, we worked on only one, so that's why the issue is arising. There is no issue. We will solve this issue as well. Okay, here is the first DP and the market has broken even. Break even has been hit here and a bearish setup has been formed. But this is a major minor bearish setup. We have this low, this high, and we take the risk on this, and this is its low. It is formed here. Sorry, and it is equal. Here is a sell setup because it is a little risky, because inside it, this previous one which we played, so this CM is formed here, so we will double trade on this. See, the market is being formed inside it. It is ranging, isn't it? Then this is how it happens in the ranging market. We are not abandoning our setup, nor am I giving up my confidence, because I know that I get profit from this single setup, so I am not going to give up on it. Okay, do the next setup. We take it out of this range. Take it out of the range. A little, it has come out of the range. The setup has been formed. Here is the first DP and second DP. Okay, here is the first DP and second DP. We will do buy/double buy because there is the first DP and second DP. And again, we will buy this with the first DP and the second DP. There is no issue here. Let's keep H4 and speed up the work a bit. Here, first DP done, break even hit. First DP done and break even hit. No setup was formed. No setup was formed here. No setup was formed. The market is ranging. Ranging. What happened here is the first DP and second DP as well, because our auto creative was engaged. So let us not let our break even run. We keep the rules the same. We let it run here. But what did the market do? It often hit break even. We hit break even. No trades were found here. No trades were found. Break even saw us break even here. Break even made us break even here. The market went in our favor. Okay, there is no issue. Let us let it run. What can we do? It's the market. So we have to follow the rules here. And first DP and second DP are here. Let's claim it with the first DP and second DP. Let's take a buy here as well, with its first DP and second DP. Okay, on H4 too, we speed up the work a bit. The SL is done, then the market has done the same thing. The market is very close to the first DP. Here, what is the first DP? First DP, second DP. Both are the same. Look, the market is repeating the same zone again and again. Which session is this here? Because there will be news in New York. How many times has it trapped it? Let's enlarge it a little and place its SL here. We will also place the first P there. The first P is here. So there is an SL here. So let's see what happens to H4. See, the market will repeat again and again because there will definitely be news here. There is news here. What did the market do? Again, the setup is becoming a buy setup again and again. If you look at it, our setup is becoming a buy setup here. Here is the first DP and we close it. Delete the first DP, it is with the first DP and second DP. See, now the news has gone and it has started running the same way. The news has gone and it has started running the same way. Because the news also we have to keep it in mind. No setup was formed, no setup was formed, no setup was formed, the setup came out of the red. Well, we are also thankful that no setup was formed. No setup has been formed yet. There is no setup here. Brother, first DP, second DP. Sorry, let's mark the low and its high as well. Here the low and high are almost the same. The low and high are almost the same here. So this is the benefit of backtesting it. You will get to know how much down or low is there in the strategy. Okay, here the market is coming against here and then it becomes bullish. So here we keep the gain that we have made here. Till now what we have done is that we did not go into negative. But what we changed in our second class, what rules did we change? First we set break even and second we added our first DP and second DP to it. So this is gain. Gain does not mean anything. If you work on it on the first DP as well, then it will be a good gain in the market. So from here, by taking some proper risk and doing some working in the first DP and maybe in the second DP, we will start the next from here only. So inshallah, we will meet in the next video.